did a mile long crawl, so this feels really nice now. So when you found a comfortable position, allow yourself to soften onto the blocks, making the body heavy and soft at the same time. Lengthening the breath. Noticing the breath traveling from the belly, ribs, chest, all the way into the crown of the head. And then as you breathe out, traveling back. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away from you. Reach with the arms, reach with the palms of the hands. Breathe in. As you breathe out, soften. Breathe in, lengthen. As you breathe out, soften. Last time, breathe in. As you breathe out, soften. We've just started this, so we're chatting. So it's okay, lie down. Our usual beginning position. Maybe stay there a little bit longer, rest up. And then extend the legs, let go of the hands, and make yourself as tall as you can. Squeeze everything, glutes, back of the body, so that you're only resting on the heels and the blocks. And then release and soften. Let's do that again. Squeeze, engage everything, engage the core, the glutes, the back of the legs. Reach and release. And then let's turn on to the right. Take one block out of the way. Bring the other block underneath your right hip. Shuffle the right shoulder forward. Twist towards the left. Extend the left leg on top of the right. And breathe. 3 breaths here. And then with the left hand, reach for the left foot, and then fold the left leg under. Maybe the block, you need to adjust it so it's only underneath the right. Reach your arms up. With the right leg, either extend it or bend it or hug the knee, whichever you prefer. So Esther, we've decided to work on a wheel. So we're working on the strength in the arms and the back of the body, especially the back of the legs and the glutes, and openness in the shoulders and strength in the arms. So opening the front of the body. And then come back, undo the left leg, bring the block underneath your bottom, Extend the legs up, point and flex the toes. Then big circles with the ankles. Other way. And then roll onto the left side, block underneath the left. Shuffle the left shoulder forward, reach with the right, extend the right leg on top of the left. So we're going to have to do some shoulder strengthening exercises and then some shoulder open exercises. Okay, just warning you. Some glutes strengthening, just warning you. Some back bending. Okay, then a right hand finds the right foot, fold it under on whatever you did on the other side, whatever shape. Mirror that on this side. Great, and release, fold the block up, so it's the middle height now. Extend the legs, opening up in the front of the body, both right and left at the same time. Maybe with your hands, you could give the hip flexor and psoas a little rub from the legs, crossing over hips and torso. Great, and then put the feet onto the floor. Move the block out of the way, soles of the feet onto the floor. Heel down onto, actually, let's drop the bottom onto the floor. Press the big toes, the heels into the floor, and then lift the hips as high as you can. Squeeze, and then come back down. Tap, and then back up. Squeeze and come down, tap, squeeze all the way up and tap. Let's keep doing that about 10 times. Let's say we've done 4, 5, no need to rush, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stay there. So this is where we'll be in a wheel. Squeeze, keep your hips high, go a little bit high, and then we'll pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop the bottom, and we'll do one leg at a time. What? Yes. Left leg up. Squeeze all the way up and then down. All the way up and down. All the way up and down. Only 5, 4, and 3. Swap legs. The right leg up. Squeeze all the way up. Squeeze all the way down. Keep going. 3, 4, 5. Come back down. Just for good measure, come all the way up again. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Bring the hands together underneath your bottom. Squeeze everything up. Lift the right heel off the floor. Come back down. left heel off the floor, come back down, both all the way up, come back down, 5 more times, up and down, keep the hips as high as you can, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up with the heels off the floor, squeeze, imagine you're reaching out for something and you're squeezing a pencil, 3, 2, 1, oh, hug the knees in, give the glutes a stretch. Rock gently from side to side. Good morning. That woke me up, warmed me up as well. Okay, and then let's rock back and forth a couple of times. And come up to all fours. Maybe we're going to have one block at the front of the mat and one at the back. Breathe in, roll the shoulders back, arch the back. Breathe out, go around the spine, tuck the tailbone under, spread the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out, press the hands into the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, last side. And breathe out. Breathe in, come back to neutral. We're going to put the hands a bit further away so that you're almost in a half plank, let's say, because your knees are on the floor. Yeah? But when you lean forward, your shoulders are in line with the wrists, except the wrists are on the edges of the mat. So the shoulders on the same line as the wrists, but not underneath. The wrists are a little bit wider on the edges of the mat. Okay, I'm going to do 5 press-ups from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bring the hands a little bit further in with the fingertips facing each other. And then we'll do that again. 1, 2, fingertips facing each other. 3, 4, keep the core engaged. 5. And now the wrists are underneath the shoulders for chaturanga. We've got the knees on the floor. Still, it's going to be hard. Right. 2, 3, 5. Do what you can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do you notice when we come back into the chaturanga, you're feeling it maybe more in the triceps, so more at the back rather than at the front. Was that the same for you? More in the back? Yeah. So take the blocks, put the blocks one next to each other behind you. Let's sit down. Hands onto the blocks, fingers facing you, feet further away from you. Coming to the tabletop. And then drop your bottom down and up. down, and up. Come back all the way to tabletop if you can, each time. 3, 4, 5, we'll go up to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drop. One block at the back, one block in front. Left arm comes across, press just above the elbow with your right hand. So we've done the arms, we've done the glutes. And let her right arm. Oh, great. Come back to all fours. Let's do big circles. Oh, we'll try and do a little bit more of both the glutes and arms, as well as opening the front body. Other way. Great. Come back to center, tap the toes under, slowly come up to down dog. And just explore dog. Doesn't have to be your best. See what it feels like. If there are places that need a little bit more of a stretch, lingering there. If you're still wearing a jumper, maybe you want to take it off now. I'm going to put it nearby. Okay, so 2 more arm strengthening exercises. Look at your hands, same idea, bring the fingertips towards each other. But if you came to a plank, you've got the same distance between the wrists as between the shoulders, okay? And then we're going to, from down dog, dip, chin towards the floor, come back, down dog, dip, come back, dip, come back, dip, come back. 2 more, dip, come back, dip, come back, knees onto the floor, hands go back, fingers facing forward. Okay, and then everyone's favorite, yay! Come back to down dog, and we're going to smoothly lower the elbows towards the floor to transition towards up dog and then back to down dog. But the elbows don't touch the floor. Okay, chin is what guides us forward. Okay, breathe in. As you breathe out, dip the elbows, chin forward, up dog, breathe out, down dog, breathe in, breathe out, dip, and breathe in, up dog, breathe out, down dog. Last time. Breathe in, breathe out, dip, up dog, breathe out, down dog. Walk the feet all the way to the front and fold. No more for the arms, I promise. Unless I think of something fun. Hold on to your elbows. Shake your head, yes. Swap the elbows, shake your head, no. hands onto the floor. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reach the right arm up, bend the left knee. Breathe in, come back down. Breathe out, reach the left up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going. 2 more. Last one on the left. And then come back down. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, anchor, roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, reach up and back, and breathe out. Every time we come up with the arms, today we want to think about reaching back as well as reaching up. I'm sorry, stay in Tadasana for 30 seconds because my watch keeps telling me my phone is too far away and it keeps going off, so I can't stand it. Now they're reunited, you'll stop hassling me. Okay. All right, so as I was saying, each time we reach up, we're going to reach back as well, okay? So from Tadasana, we're going to do Surya Jaya and then a mix. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, fold, hands onto the floor. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, left foot back. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, left hand onto the floor. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, left leg rise. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, right leg back. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, right hand onto the floor. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, the right rises. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, anchor all the way up. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, Samasthiti. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, crown of the head. Breathe out, left leg back. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, left hand onto the floor. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lean forward. Breathe out, one-legged dog. Stay an extra breath here. Breathe in. As you breathe out, elbows towards the floor, chin lids. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, right leg up. Breathe out, step the foot through, extend the leg. Breathe in, left rises. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, anchor all the way up. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, all the way down to the other side. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, step the right leg back. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, left, right hand onto the floor. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lean forward. Breathe out, right leg up, left leg up, stay an extra breath. Breathe in. As you breathe out, elbows towards the floor, chin leads. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out, step it through, extend it. Breathe in, right rises. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, arm curl all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, reach up and back. And breathe out. Let's walk to a wall or a door, whatever you have. And if you've got carpet, it's okay. Otherwise, just because the wall, maybe the floor is a little bit cold, you don't really need the mat, only if your feet are cold. And then we're going to measure from the wall. I would say let's start with maybe 3 steps. On the third one, leave the foot there and bring the other one next to it. Roll the shoulders back, tap the tailbone under. We're going to reach up. I've changed painting here, so it takes up more space. I'm just going to move slightly. Reach up and then back. Maybe your hands touch the wall. Maybe your whole palm touches the wall, or maybe just the fingertips. Hips forward. Press into the wall. And release. Let's take another step, or maybe half a step. See what you feel like. Half a step, 1 step. Tuck the tailbone under. Roll the shoulders back. Hips forward, hands in prayers. Reach up and back. Find the wall. Press the palms into the wall. Hips forward. Extend arms if you can. And release. Last time. Stay here. Go back 1 step. Go forward half a step or 1 step. Up to you. Breathe in. Tuck the tailbone under. So all the effort that we put into the glutes before, let it come back now. Hips forward, hands in prayer, shoulders back. Reach up with the hands. Reach back. Press into the wall. Hips forward. Try and bring the palms flat now. And release. Same idea. We'll do it on our knees. Okay, so we're going to bring the feet, or maybe we'll start with the toes, to the wall. Hips forward. Tap the tailbone under. Hands in prayer. Reach back. Palms onto the wall. Press. Breathe. If it's too much, you've given up, that's fine. and release. Okay, our last one, hips against the wall, hands in your back pockets, or so either hands in your back pockets with your fingers pointing down or fingers pointing up. Press the hips into the wall, keep the knees and hips towards the wall, touching ideally, and then breathe as you bend back. And release. Come up. Let's try to resist the temptation to forward fold for a bit. Let's do a bit of standing sequence without folding forward. I've moved the mat, but it seems okay. Okay. Let's start in tree. Breathe in as you breathe out. The left foot into Vikrasana, hands in prayer. Reach up and then reach to the side with the right hand, reaching to the left. Find your back bend. Roll the shoulders back, hips forward. Breathe in, breathe out, come up and find the left foot with both hands. Knees together, hips forward, shoulders back, elbows back. Breathe in, release the right hand. There should be that block at the front of the mat. So reach for that block as you come into a bind half moon. The block should help you with balance so that you can focus on the back bend more than the balance. Release. Oh, with a bit more grace than me. And come into reverse warrior. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reach forward, find Trikonasana, and then imagine that your torso is in a back bend. Doesn't matter what the arms and legs are doing. Think about being in a back bend here. Maybe you reach forward with the left arm. Maybe you reach forward with the right arm too. And then right hand back onto the right leg. Left hand onto the floor. You've got the block. Put the block underneath the left hand. The right head back. Left forward. Reach up with the right arm. Find the back bend here as well. Bend both knees, drop the left knee onto the floor, reach back to find your left foot. Again, find your back bend. And release right elbow onto the right leg, side angle. Breathe in, come up. Interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back. Let's start opening the shoulders. Fold. Keep folding a little bit more. Reaching back with those hands a little bit more. Notice which little finger is under so that you can do it the other way on the other side. Then release. Hold the hands to the right foot. Step the left foot to find the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out. Ankle all the way up. Breathe in and reach up and back. And breathe out. The right foot up for Vikrasana. Hands in prayer. Breathe in and reach up as you breathe out. Reach to the right. Back bend. Release. Find the right foot with both hands. Knees together, hips forward, shoulders back, elbows back. Breathe in, release the left hand, start finding your half moon with a bind, using the block to support you. Breathe in, release, breathe out, reverse your warrior. Breathe in, as you breathe out, read for Trikonasa. Pose in a traditional Trikonasa. Find your back bend. And then if you want, you can reach with the right arm. And with the left arm. Left hand back onto the leg. The right hand onto the floor. Find the block. Left hip back. Right forward. Reach up with the left arm. Find the back bend again. Bend both knees. Drop the right onto the floor. Find the right foot. Back bend. Release left elbow onto the left knee. Side angle. Back bend. Breathe in. Come up. Interlace the fingers. Which little finger needs to be under? Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in and breathe out. Release. Put the hands to center. Step the right foot to meet the left. Step back or jump back into a plank. Drop the knees. Fold the mat. And find your belt. I'm going to stay up rather than sitting down. Hold on to the belt, the metal bit of the belt. And then we're going to go back and forward. Squeeze the glutes. Come back to that memory of the exercises we did at the beginning. Come back to the back bending exercise against the wall. Okay, let's do the next one. Gosh, my arms are swimming yesterday. Let's pause at the top. Probably not the best day to do a wheel. Can you find a little bit of a background as you keep the arms there, or maybe it's just too much, the two together. Breathe in, breathe out all the way back, and then forward. I can't. Okay, release. A belt to one side, tuck the toes under, and we'll do a nice favorite back bend. We're moving dynamic back bend. Reach your right hand to right heel, left arm back, left hand to left heel, right back. Keep moving, keep bringing the hips forward as you back bend. Breathe in, come up, breathe out, back. Let's do 2 more on each side. And then come up. Notice the sensation in the lower back. A little bit of light headedness. We're going to unfold the mat. And ta-da, the moment we've all been waiting for. Off you go. Wheel, I'll watch you. Oh, do I have to do it as well? Okay. All right, let's do it together then. Obviously, you don't have to do the wheel if you don't want to. We could start with where we were before. We could start feet onto the floor, interlace the fingers underneath, hips high, shoulders together. And that might be all you want to do for today. Press the big toe, the heels into the floor, squeeze, reach up, and then release. Or we could go for a full wheel. Be mindful of your hair if it's long and in the way. Okay, you don't want to start going up and notice that. Realize your hair is strapped underneath your hands. Okay, so you could either go all the way up in one go, one breath, or you could put the top of your head onto the floor and then lift all the way up. Okay, or all the way up in one go. Let's have a go at that. So make sure your hands are quite tucked in towards your head, just above the shoulders, and feet hip width apart. Breathe in as breathe out all the way up. Press into the floor, hips high. Oh, that's all I can manage. And calm down. We could try another time. We will try another time. But you can go wherever you want to, so it doesn't have to be a full wheel. If you've got the energy, go for it, or any other alternative, or nothing. Okay, breathe in and breathe out. And then calm back down. Just for a moment, Shavasana. Let's keep the back bend without hugging the knees in. Shavasana should be a nice pause anyway. Great. Roll onto your right side. Come up. Just want to do a couple of twists before we finish. Left extended, right in. If you, before you come down, before you sit down, you want to do, oh, why not? Yes. Anyone feels like a scorpion? So that we combine the back bend and the arm strength we've worked on. Yes, let's do it. I can't hear you, but I'm assuming you're just saying, yeah, let's do this. So top off again. Oh, we've done everything we need really to do. Forearms on the floor. And elbows, wrists, shoulder width. Extend the legs. Walk the head, walk the feet a little bit closer. Strength into the shoulders. Look forward. And then up. Might be worth coming nearer a wall, I would say, if you want to go all the way up. Don't want to, the hands too close to the wall, but somewhat, I don't know, maybe 30 centimeters away. Let's have a couple of goes, going up with one leg. And then the other. Oh. I am, as Ruth said, not too strenuous. Yes. Well, then Catherine said, reminded me of the wheel. My intention was not to be too strenuous, but then we had to do the wheel. Great. Come back down. Okay. Let's come back to those twists. Left leg extended. The right in. Left heel to the outside of the right knee. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, twist. Well, start the week as you wish to continue. So we've set us up for the week. It's going to be quite intense, energizing, fun. We're going to manifest all these qualities into our week. Strong as well. and twist. Twist for one breath, the other way. Come back. Let's give the glutes a little bit of a stretch. Left shin in front of the right. Breathe in, breathe out, fold. Maybe with your hands, give them a rub, the knuckles. Notice how tight it is, or where it's tight, if it is tight. Come a little bit further down. Then walk the hands all the way to the left. Reach up with the right towards the left. And release. Keep the left folded, right ankle to the outside. Breathe in and breathe out, twist. Twist and then one breath the other way. Great. The right shin on the outside, left. Up behind, breathe in, breathe out, fold. Again, maybe you want to give a little massage to your glutes and your hips. Come a little bit lower. Walk the hands all the way to the right. Left arm reaches up, hand to the right. Chest nice and open. And release. Let's do a little bit more for the glutes. Left ankle on the right leg, not on the knee, just below or above, just above the knee. Breathe in. As you breathe out, fold, put a little bit of pressure onto the left leg, hold on to the big toe of the right foot, and maybe we feel it both in the left bottom and the back of the right leg. Come forward with the chest rather than the shoulders. Release, swap. Breathe in. As you breathe out, fold. and release. Let's stretch both legs, the back of both legs. So come forward, belly button, chest. Maybe use the block to remind you that you don't want the shoulders and the forehead to come down first. Feeling in the back of the legs. You always use the belt if this feels uncomfortable. So the back of the legs have worked quite hard today. And so I'll just give them a nice stretch. Flex the toes a little bit more, press the back of the knees a little bit more into the mat. And release. Baddha Konasana. So this is where we've got a choice of either keeping here in Baddha Konasana, or maybe we want to come back to the beginning where we have the back bend, or maybe we could have Baddha Konasana with the back bend, but also with a bind. So you remember how we use the belt to bind in Baddha Konasana? We make a really big loop, then we get ourselves into the loop, then we take the loop and bring the feet in as well, and then we tighten the loop, making sure the metal bit is not on any bits of flesh, so that effectively we're bringing the toes as close to the hips as we can, tightening, and then maybe even to a point where it feels a bit too much, and then you put the blocks behind. If you want the blocks, as I said, just stay there, or you can come back to the beginning with the bind, without the bind, whatever feels nice to you. We're going to stay here for 10 breaths, so keeping that back bend as a sort of theme throughout the practice, with beginning, middle, and end. Noticing how this back bend feels compared to the beginning, how your shoulders feel compared to the beginning. Let's say another 3 breaths. And then you might need to still come up to undo the belt to loosen the loop. Just enough to allow your feet to come out. If you need socks, jumpers, blanket, whatever, to keep you warm. It's cold in here. Now, before we finish, we're gonna twist. Just do a little twist. So when you're ready, lie down again, and we're gonna bring the right leg, bend both knees, feet onto the floor. And right leg on top of the left, hips to the right, knees to the left, twist towards the right. Release, come back to center, extend the left leg, hug the right knee in, and then bring the right knee towards the left. Then from here, left hand finds the outside of the right foot and extend that leg a little bit as far as it feels okay. And let's do the other side. Come back to center. One breath here in the neutral spine. Cross the left on top of the right, hips to the left, knees to the right, twist towards the left. And do the legs, come back to center, extend the right, hug the left knee in, and then bring the knee to the right. Find the outside of the left foot with the right hand. And then release, come back to center. Come into Shavasana, less you need to do anything else to end your practice. Start slowing your breath down. Softening the body. Softening the mind. Allowing the body and the mind, the breath to come together in a place that is quiet, and still and at peace. Maybe allowing the practice today to be a useful practice for life. We were expecting something mellow and slow, and then we ended up doing something different, but we did it, and we're now chilling. So we can do hard things, which is the name of a great podcast. If nobody's ever heard it, we can do hard things. We can, even when they come to us unexpectedly. We did hard things. And all is well now. Breathing in and out. Allowing the body to incorporate those hard things we've done. Seep into the fascia memory. And release. Relax. Be here. Breathe. Om Hari Hari Om Om Hari Hari Om Om Gaganesha Om Gaganesha Om Gaganesha Stay here for as long as you want to, celebrating this opportunity to pause and be still. I thank you for practicing this morning. It was lovely to see you. Have a lovely week. The sun is shining. It can only be good. I'll see you soon. Bye. You seem to have a lot of dogs there, so I'm not sure what's going on, but enjoy. Bye.